Together, we can make a difference. We want your time to be with us again. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word along with your issue and team location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concerns immediately. If you're still looking for tickets at any upcoming game, visit the Gold Booth or on the team's website for more available. We hope to see you out there at the next home game. Hey, Bulls fans, we still have a few tickets available for your Bulls home games this coming season. Special promotional items are available as well. See the ticket booth for more information. Bulls fans, will you be here for upcoming games? To secure your ticket today,
and the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome to the NBA on... And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Chicago, White and LaVine are out on the wings. Buzelis out there with Williams. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Shed following the bucket by Boston. The kick out to White. To the inside. Pass to Williams. Here's Buzelis. Just 4 to shoot. Williams a screen on Tatum. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And with spring cleaning in full swing, let's check out the current power rankings. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Boston is, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Here's Buzelis. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Outside for LaVine. Pass to Buzelis. White on the wing. He's guarded by White. Yep, that one's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Tatum. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. MP, the pass to Brown. MP, a screen on LaVine. Another shot. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. LaVine against White. Outside White. Inside. Outside for LaVine. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to White. There's the drive. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed. And here is Williams. He's guarded by White. The kick out to White. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Boston with the ball. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And so here is Chicago. The Celtics making their last shot.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Chicago. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Here's Shed, covered by MP. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's MP. And here's Brown. That three's off the mark.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Williams with it. Now here's White. He's guarded by White. White looking it over. 6 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
MP, a screen on White. Tatum passes to MP. Outside White. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Pass to Levine. Outside White. 4-3. Drains the triple. White's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, the defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
One of the top scorers in the game today. Tatum can get it done all over the court.
Chicago trailing here. Outside, Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
Miles Bridges checked in for Chicago. Outside Tatum. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Now here's White. 26 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Basket counts.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to White. Here's Shed, covered by MP. And it's Shed missing. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. White, the pass to MP. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Shed. Nails it from beyond the arc. Shed's got 5.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Down low. Who poked away? Back to White. Pass to MP. Here's Tatum. MP, a screen on Bridges. The outside leaner. Nice jump shot. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Shed, covered by MP. Bridges, left side. Going inside. Outside for Levine. Pass to Shed. White with it. He's guarded by White. Just 5 to shoot. Bridges misses. And the Celtics shooting an impressive 47%. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
Here's Shed. 14 points for him last game against Indiana. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
White, the pass to MP. Outside Tatum. MP outside. Tatum against Bridges. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by MP. And the Celtics lead by 4.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Bridges misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And MP throws it down.
MP just showing off the vert.
MP's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. Pass to Shed. Brown against Levine. Williams with the screen. Levine passes to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. White for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Pass to MP, and here's Porzingis. Williams defending. Porzingis misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Williams up top. To the inside. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Here's Buzelis. No points so far. Here's LeVert. Beal surveying the D. Baseline jumper. No good that time. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And so here is Chicago. Buzelis' shot is good. 56 seconds left in the first. Pass to MP. Outside Tatum. From downtown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's got 14 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
LeVert left side. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Davis, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Out to Beal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. On target from range.
There's the scorer mindset Beal's known for. Just catch and fire.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. It's his first trip to the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Terry. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Making a change here. Clark's checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. MP comes in for Griffin. So a moment now to see the story for Jason Tatum.
And I'm sure he's hoping to correct the dip his three-point percentage has suffered over the last 10 games. He's going to be hustling hard to pull that back up again.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. So the Celtics 5 right now. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. MP is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 3 spot.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
For 3. Pritchard, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Bridges passes to LeVert. Now Beal. 9 points for him in his last game. 6 on the shot clock. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Beal's got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Tatum missing. The Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Beal. Here's Terry. From the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He contributed 42 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
It is very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him. Takes a 3. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bridges against Tatum. And stolen by Porzingis. It's an even 3-on-3 break. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Bridges finds Beal. Over MP. Beal, no good. Celtics lead by 12. The 17-footer. And it's Boston scoring again.
And I like how MP made the pass connecting with his teammate.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Nails the 16-footer. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by Boston. Out to Bridges. Takes the three. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Pritchard. Here's MP. He's guarded by White. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Beal. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
So both teams making some changes here. Levine passes to Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one. Tatum inside. He's against Bridges. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 26.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Bridges outside. Williams against Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Shed. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Tatum. From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
I just love the ball movement.
Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Levine. Here's Shed. Back to Levine. White against White. Williams with the screen. White, the pass to Williams. Over Porzingis. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Buzelis is checked in for Bridges. The Celtics also with a sub. Davis, he's checked in for Tatum. Here's Shed. 9 points in the game, 5 to shoot. White with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Pass to Buzelis. And there's the screen. Now Williams. Defended by Porzingis. Williams, a screen on White. And again, Chicago, no good. The 15-footer, good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on White.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Brown finds MP. Here's Walsh. White, the pass to MP. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Outside White. Pass to Shed. White with a screen on MP. Here's Shed, covered by MP. Count that bucket.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
5th team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Celtics, Walsh. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 1:19 left to play in the half. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Levine. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Levine's got 8.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
54 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Walsh. MP, a screen on White. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Buzelis. Pass to Levine. Williams, a screen on Brown. Levine passes to Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 5th assist in this one. Now MP. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
White with it. Pass to Buzelis. Goes up on the wing. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and with neither team at full strength tonight, we'll start off with an injury update.
And not having Drew Holiday, the other guys must step up. It's not just the point production, it's the defense he provides.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Chicago Bulls.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
White and Levine are out on the wing. Williams is out there with Buzelis. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's Brown. The Bulls making their last shot. MP, the pass to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 28 points for the game.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
White, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And MP throws it down.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams, a screen on MP. Into the lane. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 13 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Here's Shed. Pass to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for the Bulls, Mark.
And so he makes both from the line. Celtics lead by 12. Porzingis finds Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. White with it, now guarded by Brown. Pass to Buzelis. Williams, a screen on Tatum. Williams with it. That shot off. Great D that time from Porzingis. White, the pass to MP. Back to White. And here's MP. Outside White. No good on the three. The Bulls trail by 14. Here's Buzelis. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Levine with a screen on White. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to MP. Here's Tatum. Screen by MP. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Tatum. 30 points in the game. MP finds White. MP, a screen on White. Looking to end this cold spell. And White lays it in. White's gotten his third basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. MP, #1.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Pass to Buzelis. To end the cold spell. Boston pulls it in. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Tatum passes to White. And here's MP. Screen by MP. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Williams with the screen from outside the arc. They get it back over to the wing. Pass to Levine. Gets the 3 ball to go. Levine's got 11.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
MP, the pass to White. MP, a screen on White. The 3. White can't hit.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Williams. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Tatum. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Now here's Tatum. 33 points for him. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Out to the wing. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by White. Pritchard, no good. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Shed. Now here's White. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
MP, that one's good.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. Here's Buzelis. And the 3 off target.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Tatum. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. To the wing on the left. Back to White. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 30 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Shed. He's got 13. Williams with the screen. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a strong response from Levine. You gotta DM up from there.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Boston with some changes. Davis comes in for Porzingis. And Walsh is subbed in for Tatum. And here's Beal. He's got 9. With the drive. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Some intense defense, but Beal manages to overcome it.
Pass to Brown. Back to MP. Brown finds MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 16. Now Beal. He's got 11. Pass to Clark. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Davis. MP outside. Got a piece of it. Now here's Beal. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Clark with the screen to the inside. And Davis with the block. Here's Pritchard. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Levine against Brown. LeVert, a screen on Brown. Here's Levine for three. And the three-pointer goes. Levine's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Here's Walsh. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges. An open look, LeVert. Again, the Bulls score.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Now here's Bridges. No points yet. The shot misses. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter. On the wing, MP. Brown passes to MP. Launches a three. Clark grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 13. And here's LeVert for three. Knocks it down from distance. LeVert's got 7 points.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Inside, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Walsh. Screen by MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. Doesn't go for him. MP getting it done for Boston. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. We'll be right back. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognized. Changes here for the Celtics. Huff's checked in for Davis, and MP subbed in for Walsh. On the floor for Boston, they've got MP, Jason Tatum out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bulls trail by 14. Looking to get it going.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
MP outside, on the wing, Tatum. And there's a pick. From behind the arc. LeVert with a rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
The three is up. Huff pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And MP throws it down.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. To the paint. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
MP, a screen on Beal. Griffin. Chicago with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to LeVert. Bridges outside. And it's good for 2. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
MP, the pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Celtics lead by 10. Griffin passes to MP. Back to Griffin. Screen by MP. Outside Tatum. Pass to MP. And here's Griffin. MP, a screen on LeVert. Boston again missing.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
The lead now cut to single digits.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Tatum passes to MP. Muscling it home. MP.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
The Bulls trail by 9. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. MP really making a difference here.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Now here's Williams. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Shed, following the bucket by the Celtics. This one for 3. Buzelis, that one's good.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Screen by MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
On the wing, Levine. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to MP. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Bulls trail by 10. Outside Levine. Now here's White, covered by MP. White, good. White's got 20.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Shed. They set the pick. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Tatum with it. Brown downhill. And that one's good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 8-point game. He gets it in there. 22 points for him.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Porzingis for three. MP. Powerful putback by MP.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Celtics lead by 6. MP outside. Back to Brown. MP, a screen on Levine. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. White against White. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Tatum finds MP. Back to Tatum. White, the pass to MP. Screen by MP. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Utilizing those openings, MP gets the ball into ready scorers' hands.
White drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
But in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
And when Tatum is aggressive like that, it's tough to keep him off the line.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Tatum nails both of them. 1:50 left in the game. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Shed. Fires the 3. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. MP, the pass to White. Back to MP. And here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Levine. Brown, no good. And the Bulls shooting about 47%. A nice number. Levine can't hit. Celtics lead by 11.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
Man, what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And as it was happening, as it was building... Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
Here's MP. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
White. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And here's MP. Outside Tatum. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Not even Shaq could dominate a game on offense like that.
You'll bring home 1985 scoring champion, Dark Matter Bernard King. He can really wreck the rim and your opponents.
Oh, he sure can. And if you need another Dark Matter, and oh, don't we all, Level 1 reward Donovan Mitchell can Evo there. Use Spida and set off a whole web of trouble for opposing teams.
New Yorkers will be delighted this season, adding a little more edge at guard with level 10 Opal John Starks.
Oh, what a playmaker. And how about the agile big man Amari Stoudemire at level 20? And hey, Sasha, is that a 100 overall reward at level 30?
It is. And that's Willis Reed, the MVP of the 1970 season, about to bring you victories right here in NBA 2K25.
Awesome. It seems like Knicks fans cannot miss this season. And speaking of can't miss, a 100 overall Zion Williamson is your Pro Pass auto reward. And I don't want to be on defense when he's charging down the lane.
You might say the same for invincible Paul George. Number 24 jersey comes your way at level 40, and a special number 13 version is available for Pro Pass holders.
Yeah, and plus this dynamic duo wants you to know about dynamic duo Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Collect them as you level up and play them together for big production from the Big Apple.
This New York styled season is on now. Time to level up, grab some rewards, and check out the newest packs and events. Win big and be the best in my team.
The 29.
These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel. Welcome, everybody, to another. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Yang in at point guard. And for Indiana, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Mitchell is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Shepard, and it's Halliburton into the one spot. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
He gets that one.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now, here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. MP sets the screen for Tatum. MP dishes to Tatum. That's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Now, here's Siakam. A 26-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Brown, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that. MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Siakam, right side. And White, the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I did catch up with Indiana's head coach. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. See if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. MP kicks to Tatum. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shepard drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Porzingis passes to MP. And here's White. Tatum finds MP. White with it. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Porzingis. And it's White missing. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside Mathurin. Mitchell, a screen on Brown. Brown against Mathurin. Over Brown. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Halliburton with the steal. Tatum against Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Mitchell right side. Moves back up. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell, a screen on MP. Halliburton for 3. They get it back. Mitchell kicks to Siakam. Halliburton against White. Clock at 6. Halliburton passes to Shepard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. From the baseline. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Up again. Rebound by Mitchell. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Butler passes to Shepard. Mitchell against Porzingis. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's White. That one's not going to go. Walker with some nice D.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Mitchell sets the screen for Halliburton. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Walsh. Brown kicks to MP. To Porzingis. MP against Halliburton. Knocked away and stolen by Butler. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Now, this is where the length of Pascal Siakam makes him so hard to stop. Even with contact, he's able to get through or around.
Here's Walsh. Scoreless thus far.
Assisted by MP.
And here is Butler. Outside, Walker. Back to Butler. Shoots over White. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season?
Some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And MP, he's subbed in for Jaylen Brown. We've got Shepard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's De Silva in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
MP dishes to Davis, and stolen by Butler.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal. Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Goes up the baseline. The rebound by the Celtics. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. MP passes to Walsh. MP with a screen on Butler. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now you see Jimmy Butler's willingness and almost really relishing the opportunity to get his teammate an open look.
Tatum finds MP. There's the 3. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Tatum.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Mathurin. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
MP with a screen on Walker. Here's Pritchard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarris Walker. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Siakam against Porzingis. Siakam left side. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for MP.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Bulls was tremendous. He scored 46 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Porzingis against Halliburton. Down low. Kicks it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brown outside. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Walker's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. And I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And the dunk by MP.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Pacers leading by 6. Pass to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Walker. Siakam with it. And here's Halliburton. Covered by MP. Walker a screen on MP. Here's the 3. And it's Halliburton missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team was.
And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Outside for Halliburton. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 5.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Back to MP. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Outside, Walker. Siakam passes to Shepard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Walker's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
MP strong inside.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Mitchell comes in for Walker. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Butler. Porzingis back to MP. To the left wing. And stolen by Siakam. Out in his own on the break. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. That's now 8 points for Tyrese Halliburton. The Celtics working the ball around now. MP kicks to White. White gets the screen from Yang. And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A moment for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained a ligament. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. And the guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Out to White. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And that one is good. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
MP dishes to White. Back to MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Halliburton. It's hauled in by Huff.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. It's stolen. White against Siakam. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers lead by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this. And that concludes halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court right now for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Yang in at the point. Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Porzingis. For the tie. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Pass to Shepard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. Second, the Pacers.
I mean, they've gotten better shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 15 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
MP kicks to Brown. Back to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the... Good! Another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
White dishes to MP. Oh, get up, MP! Woo!
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And he drives in. Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Another one for... MP giving the fans their money's worth here.
Tatum against Siakam. Now, here's Halliburton. Over MP. And it's Halliburton missing. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Brown kicks to MP. MP sets the screen for Brown. Fades back. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Tatum finds MP. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Oh, what a move by MP, just relentlessly attacking the rim.
Pass to Shepard. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Outside Mathurin. Launches it. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Mathurin. Halliburton's got 24 points. The 3 from Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepard. White covering. Halliburton against MP. And finished off by Halliburton.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Boston making a switch here. Richards checked in. Celtics trail by 7. Brown kicks to Tatum. MP with a screen on Siakam. The offensive rebound. Porzingis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Halliburton outside. Inside. Tries again. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. He's got 8.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Yang. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Mitchell. Halliburton outside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
The Pacers making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Mitchell finds Siakam. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Count that bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Brown, the pass to Yang. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers.
And again for 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most 3-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is doubled. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 3. Brown with it. Butler covering. They get it back. MP dishes to Tatum. Pritchard. He nails it, and we're tied up. Pritchard's got 14 points for the game.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Mathurin passes to Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. And they're on the break. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Brown against Siakam. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. Halliburton on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Tatum finds Porzingis. This ball movement by Boston.
Mitchell. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul. Celtic substitution. Davis. Walsh.
Here's MP driving to the basket. Can't cash in from close range. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Pass to Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
MP kicks to Davis. MP deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walsh. Pacers with the rebound. Mathurin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Here's Mitchell. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Pritchard. Now MP. Here's Walsh, covered by Siakam. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Halliburton. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. Davis dishes to MP. Out to the wing. MP with a screen on Siakam. Walsh can't get it to go. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Rebound by the Celtics. We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd. Pritchard passes to MP. MP with a screen on Halliburton. There's the drive. Count it. Good. Pritchard's got 16 points.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Butler. Back to Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 33 points.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Davis sets a screen. Brown outside. And, MP with a thunderous putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside Mathurin. Davis against Mitchell. Launches a 3. And it's Butler missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. Sinks the 3-pointer. He's got 11. 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Launches it from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Indiana With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter, they've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in the... Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Keep working the game. Possession by...
Substitution on the court.
MP passes to Pritchard. MP against Walker. MP with a screen on Butler. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Indiana leading by 9. Walker out there with Shepard. Then it's Butler. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Floats it up for MP. Pass to Pritchard. Back to MP. Here's Huff. Pritchard passes to Yang. Can they get it? The rebound by Shepard. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's De Silva, guarded by Tatum. Puts it up from 12. Walker with a clean look. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pritchard passes to Yang, and the dunk by MP.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Pass to Siakam. Here's De Silva. Back to Siakam. Can't connect from short range. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum kicks to MP. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No problem knocking that one down. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
MP finds Griffin. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Mitchell, he's checked in for Indiana.
For the Pacers, number 47, Devin.
And it's Indiana's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Walker. Siakam deciding where to go with it. The Pacers getting another chance here. Shot's good by Mitchell.
And it's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Pascal Siakam. MP dishes to Griffin. Back to MP. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Screen by MP. Boston again missing. Here's Indiana. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. They get it again. And no good that time. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Tatum. Boston again missing.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Butler finds Halliburton. Back to Butler. Mitchell left side. Got a piece of it. Tatum with it. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP outside. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 19 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Shepard.
MP, third personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw missing. Siakam is checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Shepherd.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 12. To the paint. Here's MP. Out to White. Back to MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. MP's got 35. Indiana leading by 10. Siakam outside. Pass to Mitchell. Now Mathurin. Shepherd with the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lob pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
Shepherd, the pass to Halliburton. And that's going to be a travel.
Celtics ball.
Mathurin against Brown. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead. Halliburton passes to Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. From about 16 and off the glass. That one's good. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Tatum kicks to MP. Tatum dishes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Pass to MP. Brown feeling out a bit. Offline with his three.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Who's watching him?
Mitchell against Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Now Shepherd jacks up a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
To the inside. Yang. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pacers leading by 10. Back to Mathurin. Mitchell a screen on Tatum. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. White finds MP. Back to White. Tatum with it. Covered by Siakam. Pass to White. Tatum against Siakam. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. For the finish. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. Brown the pass to MP. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Shepherd. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White. And he can't get the first one.
At the line.
And he sinks the second. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Tatum. Here's Yang. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP too, and work on the inside.
And both free throws good for MP. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Halliburton. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP outside. Siakam against Tatum. Boston again missing. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pacers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And on the year, looking at their record, this team will make it 49 wins.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Good on the three-point shot.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's White. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Siakam's shot is off. Outside, White. Back to MP. And MP throws it down. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day. We all have our bad days. Throw them buffs on MP. We're in the deep. Fans live for games like this one.
Welcome, everyone. Let's see some of the numbers here for Cade Cunningham.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And we've got 2 of the elite teams in the Eastern Conference duking it out tonight, Brent.
Well, at this point in the year, BA, you wonder, will these teams face each other in the playoffs in the early stages? I don't think so. They're super confident about having an elevated position in the playoff format.
And again for 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham against MP. Over MP. And it's Cunningham missing. Boston on offense. Outside Tatum. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Outside Tatum. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Holland. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Selfless play there by Thompson, recognizing when someone has a better look than he does.
White finds Tatum. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Ivy with the ball. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's Tatum. Can't connect from short range.
Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Thompson against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Detroit now. It's a 5-point game. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. And here's Cunningham outside. Hits the trifecta. Cunningham's got 9 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, now that we're into the second half of the season, these are the teams that have been grabbing steals and converting on the other end. Number 1, the Celtics.
Back half of the year, they've been much more aggressive in creating turnovers, and their offense has really benefited.
Here's MP. Boston again missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Ivy. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
You should see MP here a lot with how physical he plays the game.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
MP finds White. Porzingis with a screen on Ivy. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham looking it over. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
To the inside. Here's MP. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
On the wing, Ivy fires the 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Brent, we're deep into the season now. Who do you see as the favorite to win it all?
Well, tough, BA, to do any predicting at this point. You want to see the matchups and how those things play out. But, man, there are some elite teams right now that are salivating at the opportunity to compete come playoff time. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. There's a screen. The 3. Brown with some nice D.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 8.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Here's Holland. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
To the middle. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Launches it. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tatum finds White. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first.
Celtics trail by 11. We've got Keldon Johnson. Marcus Sasser is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Maggette in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 42 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 11. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Sasser.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Tatum passes to MP. Oh, MP with the hammer.
More points for MP, and you just think about the possibilities of this young player moving forward. He is something.
Pass to Maggette. Sasser outside. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics trail by 9. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Big flush from MP. A young player looking to make the highlight reel.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. MP against Cunningham. Sasser outside. Lets it go from 14. And the jumper is good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
MP finds Tatum. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Cunningham against MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. I love him attacking in this mindset.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Back to MP. Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
MP against Cunningham. Over MP. And again, no good by Detroit. Celtics trail by 9. Pritchard, the pass to MP. Tatum against Cunningham. Back to MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Marcus Sasser.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Rupert. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Cunningham outside. Picked by Stewart. 3-pointer. And it's Cunningham missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good eye from the mid-range. It's part of what makes Cunningham so dangerous.
Pass to Walsh. MP, a screen on Johnson. Back to MP. Out left to the wing. Shoots from the elbow. The putback.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Detroit leading by 5. And here's Johnson. Picked by Stewart. To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Pritchard. The 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. From the elbow. The rebound by MP.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Davis, he's checked in for Boston. Right side Johnson. Stewart outside. Back to Johnson. A deep 3. The rebound, Celtics. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great to see developing players like MP saving plays like that shows some good off-ball awareness.
Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on MP. Cunningham against MP. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Thompson with a steal. 4-3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to MP. Pass to Davis. MP, a screen on Thompson. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. There's Tatum with the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
MP finds Tatum. Detroit with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Pass to MP. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 9. Here's Sasser. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
MP with fingerprints all over this one, just dominating in effortless fashion right now.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Sasser. Ivy, right side. Back to Thompson. Here's Holland, defended by Porzingis. And there's the lob, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
MP just showing off the vert.
The Pistons lead by 9. Now Ivy. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. Ivy's got 8.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's MP. And Ivy pulls it down.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Stewart, the pass to Ivy. Holland for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Pass to Holland. Here's Ivy. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Porzingis finds White. Here's MP. Huff, the pass to Brown. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Holland. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Pass to Holland. Stewart outside. Thompson outside. And here's Stewart. Fires from deep. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. 1:50 left in the first half. MP, the pass to Huff. Back to MP. Now here's Porzingis. And here's Ivy. 10 points for him. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Holland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
All right, a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for MP.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package. And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Detroit leading by 14. Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. A minute 4 left in the first half.
Out of the way!
Wow!
Ridiculous stuff there from Ivy. Wow.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Brown for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Brown's got 8.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Johnson passes to Ivy. Over MP. Ivy's shot is off. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to MP. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. Ivy with the ball. Covered by MP. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
15 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Sasser. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Detroit Pistons.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. In the West, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately for this guy. Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best. And that'll do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. MP is out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum with it. Now Thompson defending. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 9 points.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Now here's Cunningham. Shot on the wing. And the shot is good off the backboard. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
MP finds White beyond the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Cunningham against MP. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to have poise and you got to have body control, and Cunningham displayed both on that play.
Here's MP. Detroit with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Holland. Now here's Cunningham, covered by MP. Cunningham against MP. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Boston with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They're running. And he misses the fast break layup.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
MP, the pass to White. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You take a look at the Celtics. Final stretch of the... And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of
the previous play is under review.
Action takes place on the court.
Hey, when you're on the bench and see what looks like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge, no matter when it comes in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
The Pistons lead by 16. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 27. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Cunningham. It's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 15.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Back to Tatum for 3. Good! Another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Stewart, screen on White. Ivy passes to Stewart. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
You like how open Stewart has been to evolving his skill set, doing more to space the floor, experimenting with his shot, and trying to modernize his approach as a big to the game.
Thompson with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Oh, they get a hand on it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. The league leaders in free throw percentage. MP, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ivy outside. Here's Holland. He has 6. Cunningham. Stewart. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Brown finds MP. The kick out to White. Stolen by Ivy. Thompson attacking. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Outside Tatum. Back to MP. Three-pointer. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by MP. Tatum's got 15 points.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Really left him alone that time. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Porzingis passes to MP. Work in the interior, MP!
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Holland. Ivy outside. Stewart, screen on White. And here's Ivy from the arc. Good work defensively by White. Celtics trail by 10. Now MP. Now Tatum. 15 points in the game. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half. And here's Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on MP. Here's the three. Cunningham, confident in his range.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
MP, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. Cunningham outside. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 11. White with it. Picked up by Cunningham. White can't hit. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. The three is up. Thompson's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
White finds MP. Now Tatum. Here's MP. He's watched by Cunningham. Offensive board. The kick to Tatum. Back to MP. Thompson with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Oh, man, just backing it down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Tatum passes to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Cunningham. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
It's a pretty slick dribble move from the big guard in Cunningham. That's how you create some separation.
Brown passes to MP. Looking to win the run. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Brett, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team and hope for the best.
Sasser buries it from 3. Sasser's got 9 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Walsh. Outside, Brown. And here's MP. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Ivy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's how explosive Ivy can be, just detonating on the defense.
MP against Ivy. Pass to Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. The Pistons lead by 18. Here's Ivy. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.